Hi YouTube, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's and all of the above. It is 2026, we're in a brand new year. That means brand new opportunities, brand new beginnings, and I am so excited to look forward for this new year with you guys, especially being on YouTube, all of the fighting things, all of the life things. I feel like this is going to be something really exciting. I thought what a better way to start the year than break down my goals from last year. This is my vision board as well as my jar that I've collected a bunch of memories and achievements throughout the year, and I thought I'd better break it down with you guys and then make a new one for the new year. I also have these two journals. These are called The Magic of I. This was my 2025 journal and it was so amazing. This journal has traveled all around the world with me last year. It's been to France, Philippines and the USA. So it has so many memories that I want to keep forever. And then this year I get a brand new start with a green journal. And then over the years I'm going to collect all of them, and then hopefully one day, if I want to write a book, if I want to show my children, I get to have these amazing memories with me. At the start of last year, it asked me what my most important 5 intentions were for the year. My intentions were to focus on building my boxing career plus my platform, fall more and more with life daily, maintain and grow a healthy relationship with my partner as well as my family, learn a new education, and then habit stack a positive routine and lifestyle, which I feel like all of those I did check in a certain way. By the end of the year, I feel like I kind of lost a little bit of my spark, since I lost my last fight, as well as just trying to fall back in love with normality rather than being in like a heavy schedule, which was just like training every single day, twice a day, eating really healthy. Like all of those things are so great, but it's also really important to have balance. So trying to figure that out, balance my life and balance back into a normal routine as well. I've been focusing on my health being completely natural, going off of contraceptive as well, which has been maybe a completely different video. But it's been so amazing to learn about the human body. I also started learning Spanish last year, also did my Reiki level 1 course. I thought I would share a little bit of my end of year review. So this is what I wrote. This is revisiting my 5 most important intentions this year and reflect on all that unfolded. What are some things you're most proud of? So what I wrote was, I'm so proud of myself for learning 2 new educations. I'm currently on an 180-day streak on Spanish, and on the 22nd of December, I learned to do Reiki level 1 with Mina, who is my spiritual coach. She is an amazing healer as well as amazing human. I had 3 big fights last year, so I had 1 in April, 1 in August, and 1 in November. All of them were amazing, but what I wrote here was, I had 2 big fights for No Limit, 1 fight for an IBF Intercontinental belt, 2 ones with 1 learning. I learnt more from my losses than my wins. In the end, I know that my team is amazing, and this has taught me to be a master defender. So I will be a boxing masterclass fighter. My IQ will be unbeatable. Traveling across to France, USA, Philippines, so many layers across each country, yet the most cheapest/poorest country was also my favorite. Unbelievable scenery, pink, blue, purple coral, and nature like I've never witnessed before. I'm extremely lucky to have visited pure beauty from Mother Earth. Nearly a full year without drinking alcohol. Wow, what a journey. That's what I've written in here. Feeling so much more at peace with myself. I've finally removed my contraceptive, so no more poison in my body. I also stopped eating pork this year, which just felt like a really strong intuitive decision, and I'm really glad I made that decision. So many other meats. I am not a vegan or vegetarian. I just feel like this sits the best with me, and I feel really great from that, as well as not drinking alcohol. No judgment from either, just a personal preference. So anyway, coffee break. Let's start by opening this jar. So there's lots of really cool things in here. I actually don't really remember what's inside. I did just put my tickets in from the Philippines, so that's a really great memory. This is one of the best trips I think of my entire life. I got to do it with one of my best friends, Ella. She's in the circus, who's been living in China for the last year. She's got another year over there, so she's absolutely killing it. And just getting to be on a surf trip, embracing a completely different culture's ocean and nature. Like I said earlier, it was really life-changing for me. This was my first business class ticket, where I went to Perth. I got to go to the UFC as well as a meet and greet for Engage. That was awesome. This is an OG patch from one of my mum's skirts that I got removed. I just wanted to keep it and put it in my jar as it feels really sentimental. This was also my mum's logo that was on the band of her skirt. Trying to remember is a little bit of the problem. I think this is from either Sydney Crown or Perth Crown. I cannot remember. This is from my stopover in Fiji, which is actually really crazy because in 2 weeks time I'm actually going to visit Fiji for real this time, not just a stopover, which I'm so excited about. So I'm going to vlog that as well. Stay tuned, very exciting. This was a gift from my coach's wife, Catherine. I just felt too special to eat it, so I just chucked it in my jar. I wish I could remember what these are from. Here's a scratchy boat show with Jeep. That was really cool. This is one of my notes from my spiritual coach, Minor. I'm going to keep this one private. Oh, this is from Jesse's competition in Las Vegas. Jesse was lucky enough to experience 2 trips in USA this year, both for like 3 months at a time. So to be 17 and traveling the world like that is really, really cool. So proud of you, Jesse James. Oh, this is from one of my dance classes. I actually vividly remember this day. I was actually feeling a little bit upset. And then I went into my dance class to receive a note that says, "The world is brighter because you are in it. Love yourself fully," with my name on it, which was really special, from Katie and the Tent Tribe. This is from my friend's wedding, Nat and Jimmy. They got married this year in May. That was such a beautiful service, and I need more friends to get married because weddings are so much fun. This is a note from my friend Siggy. It says, "Had a great surf at Snapper and Kira today. I will get barreled soon. Siggy, the 30th of March, 2025. This note says that Ashley and I helped 2 elderly women carry their groceries to their car. That was also really special because we were just doing a quick shop, and then these 2 elderly women couldn't get down the elevator because it was broken. So they just asked us to help them carry their stuff, and it felt really good to be at service for other people. I have a golf ball. No idea where this is from. Las Vegas monorail. Surf in the Philippines, someone took some photos of me, and they literally handed me this bracelet with their Instagram on it, which is such a smart idea. Let's open another note. Sometimes I write things down thinking that my future self is going to understand it, but I'm not sure exactly what this says. Basically, it says, "A girl said that I was gorgeous and I'm who she aspires to be like," which is crazy compliment, so thank you very much to that random girl. It was a crazy time. Cyclone Alfred. We had no power for 5 days. I think it went longer than that, but that's just a note that I wrote down from Cyclone Alfred days. Maxie wrote this note for me. It says, "Jazzy's reached a new level in her surfing. Love you," which is really cute. This one says, "I met Josie Pendergrast," which is a crazy story because I did my vision board last year, and as you can see on my vision board, it literally has Josie on there because she was doing a surf retreat, and I was like, wow, I would absolutely love to go on a surf retreat with Josie. I think that would be quite amazing. Literally 2 days later, I'm walking in Byron Bay and I see her, and like my jaw just dropped to the ground, and I was so starstruck because I just admire her surfing and her as a person so much. Then fast forward, in Philippines, lucky enough for her to even want to show us around, take us to some nice little cafes and restaurants. So shout out Josie Pendergast. If you don't follow her, literally follow her. She's the queen of Billabong. She's the queen of surfing. Check her out. This is from my flight to France. I got a towelette on the flight. This is a year-old chocolate from the Emirates flight as well. That's disgusting. Got 3 pressed pennies. Oh my god. I got 3 pressed pennies from the USA. This was my skiing card from France. Oh, this was from France as well. They're little skis. My last 3 notes. Let's see what they say. Oh, why did this one make me feel emotional? It's literally not even that deep. All it says is Happy New Year. Happy New Year, 1st of the 1st, 2025. Surfing beach day with Maxie, Ella, Siggy and Josie. Epic day. Lady at Coles complimented Maxie and I and said, "You 2 look so cute together." That's very sweet. I swam with a huge turtle and a wobbegong in Byron. I think this was the same day that I met Josie. Honestly, I know it's not much, but like I would really encourage people to just chuck in these really, like, this stuff is so random, but I wouldn't have remembered any of it. Like I remembered obviously meeting Josie and some of the really big stuff. All of that stuff was so special to me, and if you romanticize your life, like you can just make it just so much more epic, because if you don't look at all of the little things, then really what's the point? Wow, I'm getting really deep into this. I have sweat dripping down my back crack. Moving into my vision board, I just wanted to touch that some of these things didn't happen for me this year, but I am a really true believer in manifesting some of these pictures that I feel like I haven't achieved yet. I'm actually going to keep the photos. I'm actually going to keep all of the photos, but the ones that I feel like I can still resonate with, I'm going to add them to my new vision board. So I do have new pictures for this new year, but I just thought I would keep some of these gems, like this one with my face edited into a Menace Runner's body. This is just to be healthy, ripped, strong. Also did edit my record last year to be 10 wins with 4 knockouts with only 1 loss. I did add another loss to my record, but I also did add 2 knockouts. I'm definitely going to add this one as I feel like it still really resonates with me, being a undisputed world champion, which I know one day I'm going to achieve. So let's add this to my new one. Should I add me on a jet ski with Maxi? Yes. One of my major goals last year was to get barreled. As you can see here, I didn't get barreled last year, but we're going to keep this one for the new year because this is my 4th year going into surfing. So let's cross our fingers, pray to the Huey gods that your girl gets barreled. I'm going to take all of these pictures off. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them with my jar. I'm going to put them with my 2025 journal. And then it's just memories that I get to keep for a lifelong time. So I really don't know if, it sounds like I'm bordering, doesn't it? So moving on, I've actually already made my vision board, except I did this and this is too small. I needed a bit of an upgrade because I have way more things that I missed out on here. I still think this is really great, but I'm just going to migrate these pictures onto my other board, and then we're just going to make it even bigger and better. I've also just printed off some more pictures, so let's have a look what I've got here. I didn't put anything on this vision board in regarding to YouTube, which is super silly of me, so I've added on 5,000 subscribers. That is my goal for 2026. My 2025 goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but I have so many ideas, I've got so many visions, I've got so much motivation to just absolutely take over the YouTube game this year, and I'm going to make it happen. So first step, chuck that on the board. Printed this 2026 out because last year I had 2025, obviously. My goal, thank you, that's a kookaburra. Good to see them. One of my biggest goals is to go diving and get my own tuna and get my own lobster or crayfish, so I'm going to chuck that on there. I'm also manifesting a really big trip to the Maldives, which will be super awesome, with my breath enhancement coach, Maddie Barber, as well as Cindy. She's a photographer, diver, lover of the ocean. I think being with them would be like a life-changing experience. Being out on a boat for a week or however many days, yeah, dream. On the 2nd of January, I've just started crabbing, so I've been vlogging the whole thing. Stay up to tune with that in my shorts. I've added these to my vision board. I'm probably only going to put one on there, but I just want to manifest a big, juicy, fat crab. I can't wait to do the review next year. I better have done all of this. 5,000 subscribers, big, fat, juicy crab, Maldives. All right, let's make this happen. That's me in the Maldives. I feel like you really can't grasp how hot it is. I don't know if you can see my sweat. Coffee break. Alrighty guys, I've just finished my 2026 vision board. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like, this is exactly how I was envisioning it, and I knew that I needed to do it again because I just needed to make it this little bit better, which I feel like I've achieved now. All of these things on here really resonate with me, especially, you know, undisputed world champion, which I know that one day with hard work and determination I will get there. Whether it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I'm never going to give up, and this is the journey that I'm going to go on. Same mindset for getting barreled, because honestly, I have fallen in love with surfing this last 3 years. It's changed my entire life. It's definitely the yin to my yang, from getting punched to the face to going out and swimming with the dolphins. So that's what one of my biggest goals, I think, is for this year, is to just find balance and peace within life. It's extremely underrated, and I guess people forget you have to be really happy in your life rather than just work your life away. Whether that's anything that you're doing in your life, do not forget to love yourself. Do not forget to live life, because we only have one. Take advantage of every single moment. These are all my goals. My friend Kirsty, her hand has made an appearance on my vision board because I want to get a big mud crab. I've got my check that I've sent to myself. Me and Maxi on a jet ski, crayfish, my favorite flowers, full moons. who is excited for 2026? Comment below if you feel like this year is just something special, something different. I really have optimism in each and every one of you. Please subscribe to help me achieve my 5,000 subscriber goals. For the rest of my day, I'm going to have a really long sit with some of my 5 most important intentions for this new year. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I really hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with your friends. If you try any of these new year like goal setting intention challenges, I guess, for yourself, let me know, tag me, send it to me, let's chat. I want to see if you guys are going to try any of this. You know, it can really take only one step forward for you to create the best life for yourself. And whether it's making a vision board, journaling, meditating, running, surfing, punching people in the face, you know, there's so many great avenues for everybody, and I think that's the real beauty of life. This is what works for me, and I can't wait to make this video again with you next year, and hopefully we've achieved most of these goals, and let's make even bigger ones.